What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ricky Rick, and your boy Ricky Rick is back with another Ricky Talk. Today, I want to talk about a topic. The topic is, what is the biggest lie someone you were in a relationship with will tell you? Like, what's the biggest lie after breaking up with someone who who you just broke up with in a relationship will tell you? Like, you know how like when you end in bad terms, or you just broke up with an ex, guy or girl, whatever it might be, and they tell you, you know what, you'll never find anybody like me. That's the one that I want to focus on this video. Like when people are told, you'll never find anyone like me, or no one better than me. Good luck finding someone else who's gonna love you the way I love you, or treat you the way I treat you. I think that's like a thing that people sometimes listen and it gets stuck in their head because uh, when they just break up, they start feeling maybe this guy is right. You start thinking about your past. You start thinking about all the moments that you share with that person, and you start thinking about like the times where you were happy with that person, all the memories that you built. So in a sense, a little part, you start to believe that comment. And I think that's where people have to be at their strongest, even though you're going through a tough situation, because you're dealing with a breakup. And sure enough, there's emotions involved. So your head might not all be there. Like, you might not be straight. You not might be thinking right. You might not be thinking correctly. You might not be thinking straight because you have emotions. You care about this person. This person who you care about, you know, whether it's a guy or a girl, might say things to you coming from a place of being hurt, coming from a place where they did you dirty, coming from a place of anger, coming from a negative place. And sometimes when people speak feeling that way, feeling angry, feeling negative, um, they say things that they don't mean. They say things just to say things, just because they want to get to you, just because they want to get inside of your head, and they want to hurt you, and they want to break you. They want to see you sad. They want to see you cry. Why that is, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I guess it's something that if you're ever in that moment, it's something that you gotta ask, even though you're not gonna get the response that you want, because usually it happens in the heat of a moment. But there's always, if you're still with that person the next day, ask that person, why did you say that? Why did you make those comments? Because usually, um, something that comes out of anger, something that was said out of being negative, there might be a little truth to that. There might be a little something. The fact that he said it or she said it, he had a thought about it before for it to come out naturally, you know what I mean? So that's where I'm like, there might be a little truth to that. Um, but once again, like I said, um, I wanted to focus on this one because I don't want people to, I wanted people to know that, that's not always the case. That's not true. There's always plenty of fish in the sea, as they say. Like me, I met somebody earlier this year, somebody that I worked with, who, when I was talking to that person, he was a guy, and when I was talking to that person, he told me, you know what? I asked him about his dating life, and he told me, you know what? I'm not really like a player or anything like that. I'm more of a one kind of girl, dude. I just want to find one. If I can make it work with that one person, then I'm in it for the long haul. And if it doesn't, then I'll look what other options I have. And to me, it's crazy because I was like that. I grew up like that. I had that mindset of like, just wanting to finding the one and spending the rest of my life with that person. Um, I still remember my first crush since elementary. Her name was Kimberly, and I remember that. I I was thinking there like when I was sitting in the monkey bars, just thinking to myself, if I can make this girl mine, you know, And if I play my cards right and I show her that I care about her and I like her and I love her, then we'll probably be together forever. Uh, fa- Fast forward towards now, now that I'm older, now that I gain experience, now that I live life a little bit, I learned that there is such a thing as your first love. There's also such a thing of the next one and the next one and the next one, and it doesn't have to be like that. It's just that you gotta experience life and you gotta experience people. Yeah, everybody when they meet somebody, they try to make it work and try to make it last forever or make it last as long as they can. But sometimes I feel like people force it, and because a lot of people that I talk to nowadays, they are, I don't know, I don't want to say they're not happy, but sometimes I feel like they're in relationships where they're happy, but there's things that are missing, or there's things that they wish they could change, or there's they wish they could have done it different, like what they could have lived their life a little bit longer before they got into the situation because now they can't go back, you know. Even though they're happy, but there's things that they wish they could have done before they got into the situation they're in now. And I see that from a lot of married couples, and a lot of married couples have always given me that advice of, enjoy my life, stay single as long as I can, find the right one, make sure whenever I settle down, to make sure it's the right one, especially when it comes to having kids. And, you know, those are all things that I took in, the way the context, the way it was said, the way it was expressed, I took it, because sometimes people can say in a funny way, be like, oh, you should get with all these girls and this and that, ha ha ha, get with that one, get with this one. But there's there's some different meaning behind it, like, look at your options, experience women. I love having the heart to heart talks because when you have the heart to heart talks, it breaks down more in detail. It's kind of like reading a book. You know how like people say like when you watch movies, it's not like the book, and the book has more details or the book was a certain way. Well, that's how I love about having heart to heart talks. Like when it comes to like having a, just like in the moment, you just have like you say something, I say something, and then we just vibe off of each other. That's one way you can do it, and then you just kind of like read between the lines and try to figure that person out. But when you have a heart to heart talk, it's like you're learning about that person. You're learning why that person's saying this. You're learning that this person went through a certain thing. That's why they think a certain way. And that's what I love about that when I have those type of connections with people. When I have the time to sit down with someone or I grab a meal or have a drink and get to know a person because now I understand that person a little bit better. And same thing with me and vice versa. That person understands me a little bit better and they understand why I am the way I am. When they start getting to know me and starting getting to know the things I get involved with, the people I have in my life. And then that's why they start seeing, oh, that's why this guy is that person. This is why this person grinds a little harder. This is why this person has two jobs. This is, you start learning about each other. That's the thing that I don't like about social media. Social media doesn't give you the opportunity to get to know a person. Social media gives you a chance to see something and you decide whether you like it or you don't. You read something, you're like, oh, you judge this person based on that one thing. And that's another thing why I started making videos as well, because now it gives me the opportunity to make a video, sit you guys down, and say what I have to say. Not only like type it, not only write it, but be able to express it, and you guys can see my reaction and the way I'm talking and the way I'm expressing and the way I think, you know. And that's why I switched over to YouTube because I feel like a lot of people enjoy my talks, enjoy my vibe, enjoy my energy. So now you have a platform where you can get this type of videos that you guys enjoy, the type of talks that I do, and hopefully you guys get something out of it. Every single video that I make, I always try to do something positive, bring something to the table, which I'm actually sitting in, sitting in the table, but try to bring something to your guys' lives. Try to apply something that you guys might find useful and enjoy, and bring something that we can all discuss and talk. Like I always said, like the videos to let me know that you support me. Like the videos to let me know that you support me. Like the videos to let me know that you enjoy what I just talked about. Comment below if you have any opinions of what I have to say, or maybe I missed something, because sometimes I do miss something, and sometimes when you guys point those things out, it helps me and it helps me create different video and or bring up something that I did not say in this video. So like the videos, comment below, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, like the videos to get more people to notice. Like the videos to let me know that you're there. Like the videos to let me know that you support me. Like the videos to let me know that, you know, you enjoy what you just saw. Subscribe to the channel. That way you stay tuned in to my channel. And stay connected. Don't forget to ring the bell. If you click on the bell, that helps you get an alert, kind of like a text message, letting you know every time I upload a brand new video. That way you'll always stay caught up to my latest videos. And you know, there's whole lot more that I'm gonna discuss in future videos, future content, and I hope you guys stick around. We are at 66 subscribers, so every single day. That's another thing I want to bring up. I'm very happy that my channel continues to grow, and there's more people that continue to watch and tune in, because it makes me feel like I'm doing something. I'm doing something for y'all. And once again, the goal for the end of the year is to get to 100 subscribers, and we're well on our way. 34 subscribers away. And until next time, guys, as always, it's your boy Ricky Rick. If I'm not making you laugh, I'm not making you smile, or if I'm not inspiring you or making you think, your boy Ricky Rick ain't doing his job, and you already know your boy Ricky Rick does his job. Until next time, guys, stay up, have a good day, have a good weekend, stay safe, stay blessed. It's your boy Ricky Rick. I'm out. Gotta go to work.